All right, so we're going to take a look at these patch notes. We're going to read the Y1S1.5 patch notes for XDefiant. We're going to go and take a look at this and see what they have, and we're going to go test around a bit. This is very important because I know there's some big changes they're doing specifically for moving and stuff like that. So I want to just kind of take a little peek at that with you guys, and I'll read that, and we'll go and get some games, and we'll test it out, and I'll give my thoughts on it. So let's take a look at what we got. All right, here we go. So let's see. So gameplay. Since humans first hopped, some men among them thought they should not. Others considered jumping the most profound expression of skill. Both sorts will find something to argue about in this array of new jumping spamming mitigations. Alright, so let's see what they got. Okay, let's start with the tweak to the sway penalty, which shimmies a player's aim on subsequent rapid jumps, defined as those triggered with 1.25 seconds of a previous jump. Yeah, so basically every time you do a little nice little jump, sometimes you'll have a little bit of a sway penalty for doing so. So it looks like they're going to tweak that a little bit right there. The first of 3 jumps remains sway 3. Okay, so every time you do a jump, you'll be sway 3. The first 3 of them, but as before, except now the maximum penalty applies on the 4th repeated jump and or crouch instead of the 5th. Okay, so they put that because typically I know that after the 5th one, that's when it happens usually, which I tend to kind of get a little overboard with my movement sometimes with that too. So they put it back down to like a 4 there. Previously aim sway triggered on the 4th jump, but didn't reach maximum sway until the 5th. Okay, so pretty much now when you hit the 4th jump, that's when it starts triggering the penalty for swaying a lot when you aim down your sides and stuff like that. Also, the jump height penalty is progressive, meaning jump height decreases gradually after each repeated jump and is now capped after 3 jumps. After the first jump height is set at 70% of maximum height, and then 49 max height, and 34. Capping this after 3 will be the same for the landing speed reduction penalty. Okay, so it's good. So the first jump is 70% of your maximum height you do when you're jumping, but obviously once you get down, it will go to 49, 34, and will stay capped at 34, I guess. So that's where they nerfed it down. I have to take a look at that for myself a little bit and see what they did with that a little bit. Other related jump adjustments they also reduced the speed for mid-air strafing. So mid-air strafing speed. So when you jump up and do a little mid-air strafe, they reduced it by 25%. So you won't, I guess that means you won't strafe and move as much now for that. Horizontal jump speed now too. So which is like, I think if you slide and jump to the left, I believe you just go left or it's now 10% now. They've reduced the average speed for these transitions. So if you stand and crouch, so they reduce some of the speed for the standing and followed by crouching, then crouching and standing, then standing and jumping, then sprint and sliding, and sprint and jumping, which is the bunny hop right there. So they did a lot of that stuff right there. They also did some other related ones, including for maps on the Daytona map. Players were able to shoot opponents through a wall that not intended to allow bullet penetration. This is now bulletproof. They fixed a bug causing a connection error when players stood on a railing in the Echelon HQ. I didn't even know that was actually a thing. What the heck? Ranked mode play has ability restrictions. This means any ability given and can only be chosen by 1 player per team, thus encouraging teammates to select different abilities. The player's abilities share shaded orange to distinguish it from teammate abilities, which remain shaded gray. Okay, so basically rank play, now they were limited now. They added a limitation for rank play. So that means if someone takes like Echelon, you can't use Echelon. You have to choose something different. And it made your abilities orange to distinguish yours from the grayish design of the other teammates. If a player switches to another unused ability during the match, it will be available until upon respawn, freeing up their previously selected ability. Okay, that's good. Ranked mode has been turned to speed up rank progression. We're also increasing... Sorry guys. Pardon me. Rank mode has been tuned to speed up rank progression while also increasing loss forgiveness. So losses are less likely to cause a tumble in your rank. Okay, so that I have not been on ranked mode yet. I'm not really so interested in that yet, but I mean, I want to try to get to that at some point right there. Players can now earn increased rank points for delivering a winning performance in all ranks except for legends. And on average, players should see about 30% more RP from won matches. On the flip side, though, match losses are more forgiving due to an increase in the loss buffer from 45 to 75 points. Translation, losing players whose rank points drop to the next lower rank will not fall in rank if they remain with that buffer threshold. Okay, so if they stay within that, that won't be as treated as poor or terribly if they lose. Don't sweat if you lose a rank match in bronze. Now, the loss won't cost you any rank. Okay, so... So for bronze, you're going to be pretty much good, even more. Discourage rank mode competitors from bailing mid-match. The rank point penalty for quitting has increased from 40 to 50. Okay, so if you quit, you lose a little more points right there. Fix 2 ranked matchmaking bugs. One that was preventing ranked players from matchmaking in the ranked lobby. And a second bug that let ranked players invite other players outside the matchmaking restrictions. For instance, players of a much higher rank while waiting in queue. Okay, so they prevent that. That's pretty cool. All right, miscellaneous, what do crash fixes and various graphical and audio fixes. The Ubisoft Connect GS Commander Core Challenge smooth operator and elite operator weren't unlocking after the requirements were met, but now they are. Okay, We're gonna go ahead and just go into a quick little practice zone and take a look at the strafing in my. I want to see this for myself a little bit and just see what they differently. I'll have to get some gains to see how it feels a little bit more, but I have a feeling it's gonna be interesting to see where this kind of plays out. Whoa. So basically what happened was that when I got to my 4th jump, it actually started swaying me a little bit right there. So like, watch this. So you can see how I am. Watch 1, 2, 3, 4. See, like, it immediately curves me to like the top left right there. So they definitely do that right there. So it's going to make it harder for a lot more people to simply when they slide and jump and constantly try to aim at people right now, because now if they reach the 4th jump, they're going to start feeling a lot more of the penalty sway right there completely from the 4th jump instead of the 5th jump. I can see that might be a little more better now to make it more like a little more fair, just so that you guys can't just like simply just aim so easily and as you just run through and run people and then just jump like this and get people off guard. But I mean there's some possibilities I could find people trying to get around it a little easily. So there's gonna be some pretty interesting ideas. Well, let's see the jump high penalty right here. So watch closely how I do is I'm gonna do a little jump high penalty. So this is how I right there. So let's see. This is how high I jump for the normal jump. That's how high. Now watch how I'm just gonna go keep going. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? I'm now, every time I keep jumping, I can't jump any higher than that. See? Cancels me out my bunny hop very quickly. Yeah, I can see this could be a lot once. I mean, even with the pistol. I think I can still get a little bit of speed, but it definitely still getting nerfed down a lot when that happens right there. I mean, obviously, I would say it's not nerfed to the extent right now where it's like a big deal, but it's now making it where you basically can't rely on it too heavily. It's making you where you have to rely on other ways instead of just, you know. Got him. Yeah, see, like, it's not even that bad, honestly, to me. Like, it's just not making me want to spam it a lot, honestly, but it's not like I'm having a tough time trying to play. Got him. Alright, we got the point back again.
Talking out your differences?
Damn. I got it, guys. Yeah, if I just... As long as you just practice maneuvering and using your bunny hops a little more better and consistent in some ways, you won't have too much of a better issue, too much of a terrible issue to get through it all. It's not that hard at all once you kind of get used to it. Oh, I didn't realize someone's browser were behind me, dang it. I pushed the wrong fucking button. There we go. GG's. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Nice work. Yeah, like, it was not too bad at all, honestly. Like, frankly, like, when I'm playing, even when I'm just playing aggressive like that, because I was still trying to go against a lot of those people, I still managed to keep up with them. But I think it's a lot of them are going to be, like, just going to be playing like that now, because now most of that constant amount of bunny hopping and strafing a lot is now harder to do now, because literally if you try to strafe now and move, it's not as quick unless you time it on the first jump, and even then, you might not ever have a good time to do it always, because you will fail most likely for that. Nice try, buddy.
Active camo.
Someone's on our left. Got him. Oh, I got him. Got him with the LMG right there. Nice. Got him. Shit. Recoil. Dang it. Alright, at least I helped my teammate out a little bit with that push right there. Got like 2 kills. I'm having some pretty good games so far, but I had some pretty rough games last time. I'm hoping my streak doesn't end, but... yeah, I mean, I had some pretty rough games earlier. Had some pretty rough games a little bit earlier myself, dude. God damn it, dude. Damn it. I had some pretty rough games a little bit my last stream, of course. I'm hoping to keep the streak and get some good games, but better not jinx it. I might have some pretty bad games later on. Teammate, chill the hell. There's no enemies right there. Okay, why are you blocking my way, dude? I'm a sniper, for God's sakes.
4, 3,
all right, we got him.
2, 1.
Boom, GG's. That was a pretty good round for me with a sniper. I did pretty good.
You notched the win.
I did pretty good with it pushing and keeping the defense right there. I did pretty good. I at least had a good time, at least. I definitely had a good time for sure, and I think hopefully in time it will be a good game for sure, for at least gameplay-wise, to enjoy the competition without feeling so sweaty and stuff like that. The only thing you just got to work on is getting content out for sure. Get all the things I promised, like the prestige system, of course, and work on adding more weapons, stuff like that, because they really need to do so. And we need to see what the next faction is like, real time, big time for sure.